I'm Gurleen. I first approached Ivy Aspire on the recommendation of a friend when I decided to pursue a master's degree. All master's degrees that I was interested in required a GMAT score, which is why I took up the GMAT coaching at Ivy Aspire. I opted for the one-on-one batch because I was working at the time and my work timings were rather sporadic. The one-on-one coaching had two advantages for me. Firstly, I was able to focus the concentration on certain areas that were problematic for me, and second, I was able to schedule classes as per my availability. By doing so, I was at a high level of comfort, and my score from its initial diagnostic test of 460 rose to a 720 on the actual GMAT in my first attempt. The entire approach of the GMAT coaching was very personalized, and the constant follow-ups kept me at ease, which is why I decided to go ahead with the admissions counseling with Shasta. She begins by doing a preliminary review of your CV. She identifies your strengths, your weaknesses, and thirdly, and most importantly, she identifies certain areas which are highly required on your CV considering the degree that you're going into. And she sets aside tasks for you to complete over the 4 to 6 week periods, which eventually and gradually leads to a building of your profile, and eventually your CV is pretty great. What my biggest takeaway from Ivy Aspire is that I was made aware of certain programs and courses that I didn't know existed, and secondly, I was now applying to colleges which I would have definitely thought were out of my league if I were doing the entire process on my own. The dynamic duo of Keshav and Shaista are extremely result-oriented people. They aren't people pleasers, and they aren't going to agree to their clients because it seems like the right thing to do. They get results, they get students into universities, and which is why their standing in the market is what it is today. I understand the apprehension of a person availing this one-of-a-kind service, which is why if anyone finds the need to reach out to me to speak about my experience or clarify certain doubts that they may have, feel free to get my number from Shasta and reach out to me. And yes, lastly, I'd just like to really thank Keshav and Shasta for everything that they've done with respect to my masters, and I would most definitely recommend them to anyone looking for such a service. Thank you.